Run lives and events directly from Zenler. Now, I'm not talking about you needing an extra subscription. I'm talking about internally inside of Zenler. You can run a Zoom session and pay no extra subscriptions. You can also integrate your own Zoom into Zenler's live system as well. Now, the advantages of using Zenler's Zoom integration is it is enterprise level, meaning on the Pro plan you can have up to 300 participants, and on the Premium you can have up to 500 participants, and you can also run extended super long lives of up to 4 hours. So this is all part of your paid plan, either Pro or Premium, and we're going to look at this now. So main features to look out for: no need for Zoom subscriptions. Okay, you can run one-to-one bookings, interactive webinars, you can also run true webinars, live classes, and you can also stream as well. You can also run live classes and you can charge for lives. Yes, you can make people pay for the lives directly in the Zenler system, and you can also add live lesson types into courses as well. All of it is fully automated with emails that you can set up. You can create reoccurring lives up to 30 sessions. Okay, so if you're running repeat events, and you can clone lives as well to make management and actually recreating what you've done before really easy for you. Now, with one-to-one lives, you can also give people a direct invite link, meaning they can jump straight into the Zoom session when you start it. We're going to look at all of these features inside Zenler now. So let's go in and take a look at how Zenler has got you covered for lives. Okay guys, so as you can see, I'm now in the Zenler admin dashboard, and inside here you're going to see on the left hand side that you have a calendar. So any events you set up, if you want them to appear in the calendar, you can. You can also put this calendar into any of the pages in your site, including course pages as well. You've got one-to-one booking types for one-to-one bookings, but you can actually use it to have up to 300 or 500 participants. It doesn't have to be one-to-one. You could have a group of people under there under one-to-one bookings as well. Now, we also have live classes. Now, you can charge for live classes as well as charge for one-to-one bookings, and you can charge for the 2 webinar types as well that we'll talk about in a second. Well, with live classes, you can charge for them externally, but you can also make them part of a course. So if you're charging for a course, you could put them in there and people will go in there and get access to them if they've bought the course. And of course, you can add more live classes into that course as well. So next we have live webinar. So a live webinar is a true webinar experience. It means that only people can chat. They can't come on camera or unmute themselves or any of these sort of things. So under live interactive webinar, we have the ability for you to be able to have people on screen and for them to communicate with you in the live session. You can also turn other things on in the security settings inside Zoom, because once you hit the live button, you're taken into the Zoom dashboard area where everything's exactly the same as Zoom. So if you want to know more about what you can do in the Zoom session, just look at Zoom support docs, because it's exactly the same in lots of regards. Okay. So as I mentioned before, you can integrate your own Zoom in there as well as use Zenler's Zoom if you want to. You can switch which ones you want to use. And last of all, I've got live streams. So live streams, you can stream into any RMTP service. That's Facebook, Twitch, like basically anything, YouTube, anything that lets you put a custom stream key in there and a URL, you can stream into it. So it's literally tons of sites do this. We say Facebook and YouTube and Twitch because they're the main ones, but you can do it in any service that you can put RMTP in, including putting it into things like StreamYard and stuff like that. So you have that ability as well under live streams. Okay. In fact, you have that ability under all live types because the settings are the same. So if we go into one-to-one bookings now, to give you an example of what we've got a little live setup inside here. And if I click this, you're going to see all the options you have in here. You can name your session, upload a course card. You can set when. You can also give it reoccurring as well. So you can set an amount of reoccurring lives using this same live that you set up. It will give you the registration URL, which if I copy and we look at it, you'll see this registration come up here. And there it is, and you can choose the date and the time. Of course, if you've got more dates in there, you can select the time and you can book your class and pay for it. So inside here we have an invite link. So this means that if you share this with someone, they can jump straight in, and this link remains the same over all the reoccurrences as well. You can put in the maximum amount of registrants in here depending on your package. If you're on Pro, 300. If you're on Premium, up to 500. You can also select your Zoom provider, as talking before. If you set that up into integrations as using your own Zoom, you'll have a drop down where you can select that, or you can use Zenler Zoom. And here we have the duration of the live, and as you can see, you can go up to 4 hours, and you have the super extended, extended and normal session times that you can pick. Now inside here you can make this secret, you can apply it to a course, or you can make it a public. And you also, down the bottom, you can turn cloud recording on as well. So you can cloud record it, and you'll get access to that after the live is finished under the cloud recording tab. Okay, you can see your registered users inside here, and you can set up any email automations under this area. Pricing for this live you set up in here, and the pages of your live you can go into here and you can edit these with our true drag and drop page builder, which is really intuitive and easy to use. You can just go in there, change a few colors, and it's done in seconds. Guys, this is superb. Now in here under one-to-one bookings, what we're going to look at now is live classes, but the way you set them up is exactly the same throughout all of these, apart from live stream, where you just set up the stream time and you straight away stream. Okay, so you're no new learning. You can just set them up exactly the same way you would before. Now if we go into courses, I want to quickly show you where you can put the live class type inside your curriculum. So if you go into your curriculum here, you can add a new lesson. You can go in and add the live here. You can then choose the live that you set up, like this one, and click done. And that way that live will be part of that course. So if I go into this, into the curriculum side, you're going to see under here that you have these live classes, and you can just book their spot once they go in there. So really, really easy to use. No subscription needed. You can add the lessons into a course if you want to as live lessons. You can set up those reoccurring, and of course, forgot to mention, you can also go in and clone. So if I've got a one-to-one booking and I want to set up a similar one, I can go to these three little dots and I can clone it. Simple as that. This is lives inside Zenler. Really easy to use, really easy to manage, simple to set up, and can save you a fortune without you having to pay for extra subscriptions. Guys, Zenler's got you covered when it comes to lives and live events.